Hey y'all, welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with your host, Rylee Rabbit. And this week I have one of my dear friends, Flash, aka Mr. Gold Dimes.
Yes, sir.
All the way from the A, from Atlanta.
From the A.
Wow, that was really, seemed like you really was going for your city there.
Yeah, all the time. ATL was having its own 6 to be exact.
Okay, let them know.
Sir.
Let them know. So Gold Dimes, just to bring in a little bit of like history with us, this is one of the first companies that I modeled for when I was living out in Atlanta.
What you mean one of the first?
The first. Team Gold Dimes in here, okay? Got my little Gold Dimes outfit on today. So tell us a little bit about you, how you got started, like what, who is Flash Mr. Gold Dimes? Who's that guy?
Can we really talk about this?
We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. So how'd you get started?
I get started.
Or what is your brand first? Let's do that.
It's I started on Instagram.
Okay.
Just I always been like in tune with females and models. Even before I started the brand, I always had bad bitches around.
Okay.
Period.
Tell them. You better let them know.
Yeah, so it was like I was in the streets and I just got tired of going to prison, so I just had to figure something out. Something productive to do.
Something legit.
Yeah.
So you just got out of prison one day and was like, fuck it.
Well, no, I thought about it before I went to prison. My second time going to prison, I thought about it and I put it in motion. And when I came home, I just started.
Did it. Okay. And so tell them a little bit about like your brand, like what is it? Like, so you kind of, if you guys don't know what Gold Dimes is, if you guys have been to my page or if you've been to @GoldDimes_Inc. INC, you'll see like, they're like little, like custom pieces, little leotards and stuff like that girls wear, dancers, models, whatever and they can get custom pieces, like whatever they want on them. But it's kind of turned into more than just like an outfit. It's turned into like a whole promotional brand at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just got lucky, huh?
Well, I put a lot of work in.
Absolutely, I know that.
I put a lot of work in. A lot of people just think it's all about ass and titties, and they don't see the work behind it.
Right.
They think I have this big ass, humongous factory that make the clothes. I actually do every outfit myself.
And I can contest to that because I've seen him like in the mama kitchen, like just doing your thing.
Every single outfit I make it myself. So it's all the pieces are custom. So
make sure, ladies, if you guys are ordering a piece, like I know sometimes we think we're so used to Amazon ordering stuff and getting it like this, but you have to understand when you're dealing with custom stuff and you're dealing with somebody who's literally putting their heart and soul and their time and energy into something, like just be a little more patient when you're waiting on stuff, because I know sometimes that's been a history that you had. You're like, bro, you just put this order in today, and they're like, where is it?
They put an order in like just before I came out here. It's like this girl ordered a couple outfits and she was like, yo, you never sent me the tracking number. Like, where's my outfit? I'm like, baby, you just ordered it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like,
custom shit comes with some time. Yeah.
It's coming.
Don't be trying to order something for your photo shoot today.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Like, custom shit takes
Oh, yeah,
time.
it can happen. It can happen.
I mean, I know it can.
If you put that bag up, we can make it happen.
Okay, let it know. You need some custom tomorrow. It's gonna cost you. That's dope. Well, so I remember when I first got to Atlanta, it was kind of just like look at time, just to tell the history of how I met you,
yeah,
right?
The first day you was in Atlanta, right?
First day I had just moved to Atlanta.
The first day, I don't even know where I found you at. I found you on Instagram though, and DM'd you like, yo, I just moved to Atlanta. Like,
he was like, yeah, if you want to do a photo shoot, let me know. And I'm like, crazy. I literally just got off a plane like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
He was like,
so what? It was like the next day.
It was the same day.
It was the same day.
It was the same day.
Wow.
I had dropped my bags down. I was like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, because you really intruded.
First of all, I didn't intrude. I was invited. So
I'm actually shooting with her again. Like
she was cool. She seemed a little protrude though.
Because you took over the photo shoot. But
I didn't do that though.
No, it wasn't your fault.
So Top Notch, if you ever watch this, there was a girl named Top Notch in Atlanta.
Shout out to Top Notch.
Top Notch is dope, but she's cool as fuck, dope as fuck. She was not rude to me at all. But it kind of was like, you invited me. It was like, come through if you want to shoot. You can see what it's about. And then I got there, and then Alo was the photographer at the time, and we was shooting at where they film
Walking Dead.
They filmed Walking Dead. So we was at the place where they filmed that. We was doing this. It was like this dope ass studio, And I wasn't even planning on shooting. I think I was just like, you were like, bring some stuff in case you want to. And I got there. Ayla was like, put her in. And like, before I know it, I was like, and I kept asking, I was like, I don't want to be rude.
That was your first photo shoot too,
Well, I did another photo shoot like years before, but it wasn't nothing professional. It was like, I just needed some pictures.
Yeah.
For back when I used to like escort.
Okay.
Like I needed some pictures for some ads. So I did like, some like pictures with one of my girlfriends, Daria, in San Diego. She
was that's I'm actually setting up a shoot with Top Notch when I get back.
That's
because we haven't shot since then. But yeah,
has she been mad?
No, she not. She knows she cool as
I ran into her.
She cool as hell.
I think at Follies where she was dancing at the time. I ran into her at Follies and she was always mad cool. She was like, "Hey, girl."
She's super cool, yo.
Yeah, super cool, super respectful. But yeah, first photo shoot you did was with Top Notch.
With Top Notch.
And you had me wearing those Pornhub and chill outfits.
And Pornhub hit me.
What happened?
Okay, so I just like my DM one day and Pornhub hit me up like, take it down immediately. And like cease and desist like on it, like so.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I had to like, and it was the real Pornhub. At first I looked, I was like, oh shit, it's a fake ass page. And now it's Pornhub. They like, yo, take that down now. And I was like, yes sir.
Yeah, please don't shut me down.
Yeah, it's coming.
Please don't
down.
delete my page.
Yeah, we never posted those pictures because of that.
I think
I posted it, but it came out.
Yeah, I was wondering because we haven't posted them in a long time. But
from the back.
Yeah.
From the back.
I was wondering what happened to those.
I still got them. They dope as fuck, but we just
damn. We can't blur them out.
Nah, I blocked them too after that. I blocked the shit out. I blocked them, but I'm still not gonna try them because they did send me a cease and desist.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
It's real though. Branding is real.
Yeah, it is. Like it really is.
Branding's a motherfucker too, and I think we were just talking about this earlier about how powerful a brand thing can really be. And we were talking to some girls about, looking at themselves as like, stop looking at yourself as like, oh, I'm just somebody who models. Like, you got to look at yourself as a brand. Yeah. Like, when you look at yourself as a brand, then somebody paying $100 for a 10-minute video doesn't seem so outrageous because they have brand loyalty to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And so girl, I think sometimes, especially with this like OnlyFans, like wave, right? Girls think that it's going to happen just like this. Yeah, it's like, I mean, you put years in, and I put some years in at this point. It's like, you have to really take the time to understand where you want to go and what you want to do with it. And I think the problem is a lot of girls who do OnlyFans, they come from my background. And we come from strippers escorts, everything, right? So it's like, we're used to money like this. Yeah. So it's hard for someone to stop and be like, okay, I'm used to just being like, oh, let me just go bust this date real quick or go to the strip club and I come home with cash and like really sit down and invest in yourself with time.
In fact, like on the OnlyFans shit is way more
lucrative.
It's way more lucrative, and then you safe, you at home, you don't have to do all
sure.
This,
OnlyFans saved my life.
OnlyFans is dope.
Yeah, it's doing its thing. Mm-hmm. So, and you have a few models that you work with, and if you guys need to ever see them, just go to his page. He had some baddies with the booties everywhere. Yeah. And I've known too, like we've talked about this on other shows, like the issue. Do you ever have to deal with the issues of like the black girls and the white girls hating on each other? Like, cause we have a lot of girls, they come from strip clubs, and that's a big thing in strip clubs. Like, they still hate on each other. Like, so do you ever have to deal with that on your side?
All the time.
Really? It's really that bad?
It's really that bad. A lot of black girls, because I post a lot of white girls, they like, yo, you don't fuck with us. And, I don't put a lot of black girls. I don't put my personal shit like too much on OnlyFans. I mean, on Instagram, but like my baby mama is black as that fucking chair over there. Like, I got two black baby mamas. Like, the one of them black as that chair.
Right.
So it's like, it's not a, like a favorite thing. It's just like, I fuck with who fuck with me. And so it's like, it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's not you fuck with them more than, I extend my hand to a lot of black girls. Just because I hear it so much, and I be like, yo, come fuck with me, come. And it's like, oh, I got this. And then I could call, I call a white girl, she be in Seattle, and she be like, yo, I'm booking my flight tomorrow. I'm flying down to shoot, like, what I need to do. So, I'm not saying that all black girls are like that, but it's like a lot of them, like they, so it's like, I just fuck with who fuck with me. I don't give a damn if you green, purple, brown, or orange.
If you support what I'm supporting, I'm with it. And I feel with that. I feel that 100%. So
it's not no.
And I could literally, like, Top Notch was a black girl. It was my first girl that I shot with, and she was big with Gold Dimes. And, like, Libra. Lady Libra's a big, and she's gorgeous.
Yeah, Lady Libra.
I mean, you've had a lot.
That's a lot of black girls.
I mean, you fucked with Lethal for a minute.
Lethal, Zamina, or a lot of black girls, like you can name them. Yeah,
So my girls, I love y'all. You know I love you because I
love y'all.
I love y'all, but y'all gotta stop hating so much. Stop hating on us. Like they just, I don't know what it is. Like we could all just get money together.
Sometimes I don't even think it's hate. I just think it's just like a lot of times it come from like it don't even be the model. It be like the followers. A lot of times it be like the followers, like, bro, you don't be damn, what's up with the black girl? Yeah, a lot of times it be the followers. You know, the models, yeah, sometimes, but you know,
it's more your fan base.
It's more, the fan base. Wow. Like they, you know, they be talking about, oh, why you showing no black girls and you racist? Like niggas to call me racist the other day. I was like, the fuck?
Wow.
The fuck like, okay.
Racist, I'm a whole black guy. Like
block. You know what I'm saying? I got time.
For sure with the black. I'm with the black all the time.
I don't play that racist shit. Like, man, don't do no race.
I feel it. I feel it. So shit, I mean, when you first got started, you was like you said, you was trying to transition from like a street lifestyle into, which is funny because even as a male getting into the Instagram game, like your story is still really similar to like females, models in the game. Like we come from like a street environment and trying to do something professional with it. So I think that that's dope. And that's probably why, like, I think I heard you say this earlier. Someone's like, why are bitches so loyal to you?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and it's not no, look, I'm going to set the record straight. It's not no pimping. It's not no weird shit. Like, literally just has a strong brand and has models come out and rock his clothes. And from that, he's been able to, like, establish, like, some promotional marketing base, right? And he has a strong fan base. But from being a model myself, I mean, and you could say what other people said, the loyalty comes from, one, the professionalism, 2, consistency, and 3, like, the positive. Like, I've never been around you and heard you talk shit about anybody. Yeah. Ever. Yes. Ever. I've never been in a room where you're like, this, da, 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 da. Like, no, you're like, hey, cut the crap. We're not doing that. Let's take these pictures. You know what I mean? Like, it's, and a positive vibe is, we were just talking about positivity today, so. Yeah,
it was crazy today. Like, the dude hit, this dude hit up a model and was like, yo, why the fuck you, I just want to know why you so loyal to this nigga? And I'm like, damn, like, you know, but, you know, it's all about your face card. You know, you got, you know, my face is good. My face is good. My face card good. I don't burn bridges. I don't do all that shit.
What you bring today, Victor? God damn it.
That's that new strain. That's that Corona OG.
You got that
Corona OG.
Oh, shit, Vic.
Gas.
It sucks when you smoking in public. Like, I'll smoke in my car, and then I'll go to Walmart, and I step outside and start coughing like a motherfucker. Everybody look at me like I got AIDS or some shit like that.
That gas. I seen that shit. I'm like, bro.
Whoo, shit.
No. You know what I'm saying? Fire that shit
You're not
up,
a smoker.
I was like Snoop Dogg smoker, but prison, I had to stop.
And you just couldn't get back.
Yeah, so I tried to start back smoking, and the strands was too much by the time when I got out. It was like from mid to fucking crack cushion. So I was like, nah, this shit, like, I like to be productive. I like to, you know, be on go. So
that's why I typically, I mean, when I'm here, I'll smoke the indica with him, but most of the time I'm smoking sativa because I'll be like slumped. As soon as he leaves, I go to bed. Yeah, I'll be like, thanks. Yeah. That's funny. But you had to quit. You trying to quit your little, because you was vaping for a minute.
Yeah, I'm done vaping.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This man's the vape queen, like king. Like,
well, I was, yeah.
All day.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, it's done.
We'll see how that goes.
Were you noticing any health issues, or what?
Nah, I just like, I was looking at the fucking count. Like, you know, you got a vape, you can see the count on it, and that shit be like in a week, I'd be at like 7,500 puffs.
Oh wow,
that's some crazy shit. And I'm like, yo, that shit is.
It's because it's so accessible.
Yeah, it's just like
there.
You just like all day
and it
long.
tastes better than a
and
cigarette.
It tastes way.
And not only that though, you're getting the nicotine, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's been like a week. No. Since I went to Houston.
Which was what, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
But you started smoking.
I'm not smoking no vape. I'm not smoking no vape. I'm not smoking vape.
Look, friends, if you see him, you make sure he don't smoke the vape. I'm done with you.
Yeah,
I love it. So when you first got started, I know there was a couple models that really, really rocked with you and that you are really big on. And I love her to death. Actually, my mom just was asking me this today because she was like,
Lacey
Jane.
Yeah.
Lacey Jane was the first model you had.
But shout out to Cherokee too.
Oh, Cherokee was in the beginning.
Cherokee, she was like because my
The
page,
ass?
the ass, yeah.
That
My
ass.
page was actually like a shout out page before I started doing the branding and the clothing.
Okay.
So I got it up to like 700,000 followers, and it got deleted. You know, it got taken down. So I was done. Like I was like, man, fuck this. I'm going back to the streets. Like, I'm going back to what I know. So
Right.
Cherokee was like, nah, don't do that.
Stay strong.
You know, she was like, yeah, don't do it. Like she was like, start another Instagram. I'm gonna shout you out every day. Every
That's
day for
dope.
like 2 months. And she shouted me out 3 times, 4 times a day for 2 months straight, every day.
That's dope. That's dope. You have people to support you like that.
Cherokee was like a big blessing. Yeah. She made me, she was like, yo, nah, you're not quitting. I was like, I'm done. She's like, nah.
That's dope.
But yeah, Lacey J was my actually first model I ever shot with. And she's still around.
Yeah, still around. And she's solid, cool as fuck. If you ever get a chance to shoot with her, like
that's my
she's a
dog.
solid, cool chick. She's just like, let me smoke and take these photos.
Yeah.
Like she's a
Everybody love Lacey.
yeah, she's always cool as fuck.
I don't really. The only time they hate on Lacey is because of our relationship. You know, why you always shooting with this bitch or this bitch? But you know, then when you meet her, you like, oh nah. This
Why was
bitch,
I hating?
She is cool as
Yeah.
fuck. Like she don't give a fuck about nothing. But
I don't know if I ever told her this, but I think I said it on the show before. I think when Kendra was here, I was like, Lacey was my first goal.
yeah,
Like people are like goals, like body goals.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I want like number. I want status
No,
goals. Like
it's crazy.
the status that she got.
That's how a lot of girls, they Lacey like yo Lacey, and
She
now
kind of sets the standard.
Kind of switched now, like Becky. They
Oh yeah, people are on Becky now.
fucking love Betty Crocker. Shout out to Betty Crocker. She's one of my models that I work with.
Yeah,
I love her to death. She's super
she's
dope.
cool. She's pretty.
Yeah.
She's really pretty.
She's actually like, she's helped me in ways I can't even, you know.
That's dope.
Oh yeah. She dope.
See, I think that people don't realize, like, when you said the whole, like, fans not supporting who you deal with or who you don't deal with, like it's, and people always hate on this gold dimes thing, right? And I was telling him, like, and Victor, when he walked in today, what he said, he's like, she don't ever have nothing bad to say about you. And it's because, like, it's almost like a little family. Even when you can't stand each other or whatever, it's like a little family. Like, when it comes to it, when it came down to the end of the day, when it was about the brand and we had to get shit done, it was like, okay, cut the crap out. We getting shit done.
Yeah.
And, like, that's kind of a dope feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you feel about having that type of support?
I love it. It shows me that I'm doing something positive. It's showing me that I'm actually doing something that's, you know, worth doing. Because a lot of times I get tired. Like
I'm cool. That shit had me.
I work all the fucking time. People just don't. They just think that it's just so just, you know, and I portray it like that. Like it's just, you
Like
know,
it's easy going.
around all the girls and the fat asses and all this shit, but they don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking drama is, you know, dealing with
All day, every day.
with females, you know, it comes with that. Catty shit. And I'm
Yeah.
not used to, I'm used to
You
street
from the street.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'd rather do the catty shit than going to pull up, because I pull up. I pull up. You know, I pull
Don't
up.
get it twisted.
Yeah, I
I'm
pull up.
still from that
Yeah,
zone.
you know, I pull
Or
up.
what?
so
Yeah, it's zone, right?
Yeah, zone 6.
Okay. I went to a Zone 6 party one time. What party we at? Yeah, I went on that, like, one of the biggest days y'all went, because your sister Kim was there with us, too. What club was that? I remember, I think 21 Savage showed up, and everyone left because they was like, he about to start shooting.
Oh yeah, my boy Rio.
Because I remember
Rio had a party.
You had made all those
my
shirts.
my boy Rio had a birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21. They beat a nigga ass in the club.
First
They
of all,
whooped
21
the nigga
Savage shows up
ass.
anywhere.
They like-
People leave.
Yeah, they was in there like 5 minutes, and then you just seen the nigga just getting drugged out of the club.
Yeah.
I forgot you came with me to that.
Yeah, that was fun, though.
Yeah.
I was pretty fucked up that night.
Oh yeah, it was lit. He was fucking. He was
Somebody else was there with us, and it wasn't just Kim. It was like another,
lit. It was.
I don't remember who it was. But we had
I
a good-
remember that night though.
we partied a lot though, so we kind of had a good time. But we just shot yesterday with me and Kendra. We did a little
Shout out to Kendra.
Kendra.
Kendra Cashmere.
Kendra Kashmir. She's cool. I wish
Kendra,
she
I
was supposed to
fuck
be
with
here.
Yeah, she got some stuff going on.
She was on some. I gotta go do my hair and makeup.
Yeah. She got up early this morning and did that shit, but she had some more shit going on.
That's what's up. But yeah, we went out to the desert. Yes, we had a good time. I wish I'm gonna have to send some clips and stuff to put on from the desert trip, because That was fun. Like, so the whole desert's like, the whole desert is like locked down. So like we found this one street that said closed to everybody but residents.
Yeah.
So the only people driving down this is like this long desert road behind Red Rock. And it's just like me and Kendra in Gold Dimes outfits, and we're literally in one-piece thongs, right? And it's like, and we're in like big ass pumps and stripper heels. And there's nothing but like redneck white people like driving by, like just staring at us. And we have the photographer's a black guy, and he's there. And it's like, they're just driving by.
No, that wasn't the funny part. The old white lady.
The old lady.
Old white lady, she rolled up right. I thought she was just being like on some racist shit. Cause I'm like, yo, she pulled up. She like, this road is closed. Y'all supposed to be there. We like, yo. I said, I live here. She said,
how do you know I'm
no.
not?
She said, no, you do not live here. But she stopped everybody, though. It wasn't just us. Like, everybody
yeah,
who
at first we're like, oh, she want to stop us because there's the black guys. But they literally, went down the road and stopped anybody she saw.
Anybody
on the
who she seen, she pulling over. Old
what
white
did Kendra
lady.
call her?
Like,
something barbecue. Brenda barbecue Becky
she
or something
wasn't
like that.
playing, though. She was like, yo, y'all, bye.
She was like, please get off my road.
I
don't want to.
I said, I live down the street. You tripping? She was like, you don't live here.
She was like, get the fuck out.
I'm like, okay, you
but
got it.
We had another guest. Remember the girl that's so we're
oh yeah.
We had this girl. She like pulls up. She's like, hey. It was so weird, right? She's like, hey. And we're like, hey. And we're all looking at each other like, do you know her? Like,
she jumped out the
she
car.
She jumped
like,
out. She's in a Wonder Woman outfit. She's like this big. She jumps out. She's like in a Wonder Woman like child's costume. And she's like, it's my birthday. And she's like kicking her feet up. She's all like,
she jumped in her arms and shit right
I'm literally standing. I have a picture of it. I'm literally standing there in fucking stiletto pumps and a thong piece, holding this little tiny woman in a Wonder outfit like this.
She was dope.
And she was funny. And she's like, she comes out. She's like, can I get a picture? It's my birthday. So we start taking pictures with her. And I was trying to tell Kendra, because she's not used to that. Kendra just started modeling with you. So she's never really been to like a Gold Dimes event or like anything Gold Dimes. Like it's just different. I don't even know how to explain it. Like you're going to take pictures with random ass people you don't know. And like everybody wants to be like, the Gold Dimes girls, this, that, and the other. Like you can't go anywhere. It turns into a shit show. Like we did Slut Walk together.
Yeah.
And that was like, my mom literally had to tell people she's not taking pictures no more.
Yeah, that was dope.
She's like, they're done. Yeah. No more.
Yeah, Slut Walk.
Yeah, so, and I'm like, I tried to tell Kendra, I said, when you wear, like, I know you're new to this and you just have done
Kendra
a few
was done. She was
like, I'm ready to get the fuck out. I'm out.
My heels, my fucking feet, my legs. Well, her ankle or some shit was.
She twisted her ankle.
She falling with them big ass heels. She like, I'm out.
She's
like she was done.
We were like, Kendra, we need to do this one more shot. She's
done.
like in the car, and I'm like, nah, she's done. I'll do it. It was fun, but it was fun. I had a good time. I haven't shot in like.
You gotta make sure you get a picture because I gave the lady the outfit.
I already sent them to her.
No. I gave her outfit.
She said, for the ones from her.
No, I gave her outfit. You remember?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
She said she
the pictures from her. Yeah.
I want to see it. Yeah.
She was the best though.
And she was cool as well.
It was cool. Her little like gay. She had. They looked dykish, but like the one she was like taking pictures. She's like, please take my number. Well, I think I told her to take mine. I'm like, take my number. I'll send you the pictures. They're like, oh my god. She texts me like an hour after I got back out. She's like, this is my number. Be sure to send me the pictures. It was so sweet. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was talking about the events. Like that's how shit is. Like it's funny because like people only see the Instagram side of shit and they don't realize like how big like that brand is, and people everywhere watch it. Like I've been places where I would have never thought. They're like, oh, you're one of those Gold Dimes models. Yeah. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah, I don't even be knowing how big it is because I'm just working all the time.
Yeah, you're just making outfits.
Yeah, I've been places and I'm not even like, I post me sometime, but I've been like to the malls and niggas done ran out like, bro, like I need some pictures for my event, bro. Can you? I be like, oh shit. Like,
I almost pulled a titty out. Sorry.
Yeah, so it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You want to pull it out?
I mean, I can on my podcast. I gotta eat.
We can blur it.
Well, don't play. Are you gonna blur it?
I've done it before. Yeah.
Oh wait, you did have the blur when we did the dick sucking contest.
Yeah.
Me and Kendra did a dildo dick.
No, it wasn't Kendra.
Was it? Oh, it was Emily.
Emily.
Me and Emily.
Y'all sucking dick on?
Well, there were dildos.
Oh, okay, cool.
But shit, we could do a little drop top.
Not on Instagram. You got. You should let me turn off your Instagram.
Oh yeah, you got you.
You about to have my?
Is it still on?
Yeah, I forgot. I normally turn it off. Bye,
I
y'all.
don't see the comments.
I normally.
How they going?
They probably stopped watching a while ago. Turn it off. So I really want to know a little bit more about like. I mean, we know who Mr. Gold Dimes is, but we want to know a little bit more about like who Flash is. So like, I mean, you did say that you've been. I mean, if you feel comfortable sharing, like, what got you in prison in the first place? If you don't want to share, we could cut it.
It's all good. Like it's I was just telling you about the Airbnb situation, right? Did I tell you about it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like people like to judge you for your past and shit, but it's like my past. My past actually helped me to be where I'm at. Yeah, so I'm never like ashamed of it. I'm never ashamed. I think prison was one of the best things that ever happened to me. Okay. Like period. Like, it let me know like you want to do this shit forever. Like you want to be around these niggas like no pussy, no bitches. You just around niggas all day, and it's like hell no. Like my first time when I went to prison, when I was released, I wheelchaired this dude that was in prison for 60 years. He was in prison for 6 years, and he was getting out the same day I did. And he was like, "Yo, young blood, you mind if you roll me to the front?" And I rolled him to the front, and I was just talking to him and shit. I asked him how long he did, and he asked me, and he was like, "I just did 60 years." He was like, I think he went in when he was like 16.
What do you do after 60 years?
And so
in
he
prison?
was just telling me, he was just like, he wasn't even comfortable going home because he was like, "This all I know."
I don't know.
He was like,
else.
"Everybody dead." He was like, "Everybody in my dead."
And so, it's a different world.
And he's in the wheelchair, so he's like, "Bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do."
But like, can you imagine like even how different the world was 10 years ago?
Yeah. So he was in that 60
years. Like the phone advancements, the computers, like this. I've heard there's a high suicide rate with people who've been in prison that long, or they do something to purposely fuck up their parole so they can go back.
Yeah.
Because they're like, this is my life.
Yeah, you in there that long, it's like the fuck, like you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's your house.
If you in there for 60 years, that shit like, different rules. Like you don't have the same rules as somebody coming in. You get more leeway. People like, yo, just OG, you good. Like let him do whatever the fuck you want to do. So his looks, I'm pretty sure it was hard time, but a lot of them years probably was smooth because they just let him do what the fuck he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Prison and jail, and like county jail is way different. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Prison, you get to move around.
My ex just got out of federal penitentiary on Monday, so.
So yeah, but I was locked up for aggravated assault though. Aggravated assault.
You just going off on people?
Nah, it wasn't my fault. It was my fault for being there in that situation, but yeah,
it was antagonized.
Yeah, somebody tried to rob me, so it was like
Isn't that fucking crazy though? That I'm big on this double justice system, right? And I know just how crazy it is that if that would have been somebody of a different race, that shit would not have went that way.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like I got robbed and I got aggravated assault. The fuck are you talking about?
I think one of the reasons why they did charge me with aggravated assault is because it was a police shootout. It was actually the dude.
Oh, you told me this story.
Yeah, the dude he tried to rob me, and we was actually in the car. Like I was selling him some drugs, and he was in the car like next to me.
Getting
shit. Yeah, and that was my first time meeting him, and it was just so many signs just telling me like, bro, it's not worth it, because I actually had a great day. I still remember that day. Like I was like, I made a lot of money in the trap that day, so I was like, I had just got this bad little bitch I was fucking with, and it was like she was at my house with her best friend. That was her first time over my crib, and we was just chilling. I'm like, y'all hungry?
She just got home and got nothing.
And I'm like, y'all hungry? And they told me like 2 times, like, nah, we not hungry. And I'm like, y'all hungry? Nah, we not hungry. I'm like, we just gonna go grab some shit. So I went down the street to get a pizza, met this dude. He wanted some shit. I met him or whatever. But yeah, nigga tried to rob me, and it was a shootout. But the shootout ended up being the police was in the area. So while we shooting out in the car with each other,
because he's trying to rob you, so you're trying to defend yourself.
We in the car. It's a shootout in the car. Mm-hmm. It's like we in the car. It ain't like he outside or down the street. We in the car shooting at each other.
So you had a gun in your face.
Yeah, if I wasn't on my toes, I would have been dead. Like he tried to literally it was so. He was like, I told him what I wanted for it, what he wanted, and he just like kept counting the money over and over. Like he just kept counting the money over. Like,
he was working his nerves.
Yeah, I'm like, his nerves was like, he was like,
he's getting himself
I'm like,
ready.
bro, you done counted past this shit like 3-4 times. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? And when I asked him what he doing, I could see his hand like moving towards his you know where the gun was at. So he just tried to whip it out and just tried. When he whipped it out, I grabbed it. He just shot, boom, and then his homeboys, he had like 3 dudes in the car. So they ran to the car. They ran towards the car.
And you in there by yourself?
I'm in there by myself, yeah. My cousin, rest in peace, David Richardson, he died when I was in prison. But he actually asked to come with me, and I told him not. I told him, he was like, bro, where you going? I'm like, I'm about to go make a play. He was like, bro, let me come with you. Because I was like, you know the dudes? I'm like, nah, I just met him. He was like, bro, let me come. I was like, nah. I'm like, I'm good. I'll be right back. And, yeah, so he...
So it's kind of like a little bit of a blessing that the police was in...
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Blessing and it's like a blessing and a curse?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, if they wasn't there, that could have got worse.
Yeah, I probably killed his ass.
Yeah.
I would have definitely killed him. If the police wasn't there
And
to
you would
stop
still,
it.
and yeah, you would have been in
because
prison a lot longer.
by the time everything was over with, hey, yeah, I would.
At that point, you're surviving. You're trying to protect yourself, like your life or death at that point.
Yeah, it was like a Superman moment. Like when I tell people the story, they don't believe it. They're like, yo, how you could? And the police, like it was. I had over 42 gunshots in my car. I didn't get hit. He didn't get hit. But the police, the police shot my shit up. We shot our shit. I shot the shit up in the car with him, and then his homeboy shot my car.
Crazy.
None of us got killed. None of us got hit. But it was on CNN News and everything. My boy in California actually, he called me like, bro, like when I came home and was like, bro, I seen the shit on CNN News. So it was big. Yeah, it was big. And but it was, I was facing like 35 years.
Yeah,
I was facing 35 years. I
can just imagine like
it was a terrible like that time was like.
Somebody just trying to just get the bills paid.
Yeah.
And
then I had to get an expensive lawyer, so I still had to do my thing. I still had to go out and fucking hustle, yeah. And then I got locked up right after that again. So after I got locked up, that's when they were like, yo, because I fought the case for like 1.5 years, and they was like, when I got locked up again for drugs, they was like, nah.
This time, you lost your fight.
They was like, take this time right here or go to trial, and we're gonna give you 35 years. So I was like, just give me they gave me 10 years.
That's crazy. You did 10?
Nah, I didn't do 10. I had a split sentence, so 10 do 3.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, my ex had just got out. He just spent 7 years in, and it was some shit that it's like. It was like, of all the things you could have went to jail for, like, y'all really gonna press this issue? Like, if you're gonna send me to jail for this amount of time, send it for something that's like I actually did. He got a RICO conspiracy. And RICO conspiracy, the hardest thing because they got rid of the 3 strikes law. So once they did that, they really can't hold people for life for very many reasons. But the one thing that they can do is if they slap conspiracy on it, there's no statute of limitation and there's no set sentencing. Yeah. So it's really up to the DA and the judge what the fuck they want to do with you. Because you lose and the federal penitentiary has like a 90%.
90,
like 95. Yeah. Like if you go in a federal prison, you're done. You're going to
take the time. Yeah. Take the time
and see if you can just like whatever you can do to just get your time down at that point. Like if you're going to jail.
Yeah, you going.
Yeah. That was super high. And, I went through that with him because I was with him for 4 years. While from the moment he got arrested, he didn't even get a trial day for 4 years.
Oh yeah. You gonna sit in the county. You gonna sit in the county.
So he sat in county for 40 years,
and that's the worst time.
Yeah,
because you just in that bitch. You can't like
county's
prison,
the hardest.
You could go to the library, get your hair cut. You could play basketball. They got teams and shit. You baseball teams, basketball teams. You movie nights and shit like
life,
that. Yeah. But the county, you just in that bitch. Just
people just in and out, and every day you're constantly having to like meet new people on like they're trying to set themselves to not be punked on and like this is like a battle. It's a battle. And we did this in Southern California. In Southern California, the black and Mexican racial. You from SoCal, that black and Mexican shit is way harder than black and white. Blacks and Mexicans in Southern California, certain parts really are like they're worse than Bloods and Crips. Like they don't fuck with each other.
One of my homeboys, we grew up on the same street from East Atlanta, but he was like on America's Most Wanted. My dog Poo-Tang, and I talked to him not too long ago. I sent him some magazines, some Gold Eye magazines, and he actually in California now. They shipped him, And he was like, bro, this shit different out here.
Different.
He was like, bro, this shit different. Like it's different, you know what I'm saying? Like
so
all
different.
this Mexican, you know, they be always
the cartel versus
warring
the,
and shit.
yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of different. But yeah.
It's always been like that in SoCal. Like even when I was in high school, like it was Halloween and I went to a party and I was drunk as fuck. And one of my brother's homies, I knew him, like he came to the house, but like, you know, we weren't really close like that. We was close with my brother because they played football. Big, tall, black dude. Like this fight broke out between the blacks and the Mexicans. And he was fighting for the Mexicans, so he was trying to break it up because all his homies were Mexican. And a Mexican dude came up.
Shot them.
Shot
and
him.
he was with them.
And he was fighting for the Mexicans. He was just trying to break it up because, you know, he had black homies. And he was, and he was like, you know, star football player. He was the only one who was about to get a scholarship.
That's the neighborhood I grew up in. It was so like against black and Mexicans, and it was. So I went to two high schools, but the first high school I was with was Gompers. In Gompers, it was so bad that they like got between gun violence and racial violence and drugs and stuff like that. They actually took all sports. Like we didn't have sports. We literally had to go to the high school like 7 blocks away and like sign up for sports at Lincoln High. So my brother went to Gompers all the high school, but he always played for Lincoln. He was the only white boy. If you look at the team, it's like we got some team pictures, and it's like just like all black dudes, and then like 3 Samoans, a couple Mexicans that's down with the black dudes, and then my brother. And it was like so funny.
Football thing?
Football.
Okay.
Yeah, he played football. He did track, field, wrestle.
That was my first. That's my first love though.
Football.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I still think I.
We're not even gonna talk about this.
I still think I could get out there and like get my old ass crack. But you know,
because you a Raiders fan, so
I'm a diehard Raiders fan.
And I'm so mad because I live.
No, I'm not a fan of team sports.
Okay.
Nah, he's in the UFC shit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a diehard Raiders.
Well, he was like, "Can I talk about it?"
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
I'm a diehard Charger fan.
No.
He literally had to make. You made me a Charger outfit.
What? Y'all don't have a team no more.
First of all, the Chargers are still a team. They're just not San Diego, but they still in SoCal.
Have you seen the Legion Stadium yet?
You know I did.
It looks good.
It's dope, right? Dopest stadium,
right?
That's the one thing I can't say. I cannot argue with that.
Shit.
That is a beautiful stadium.
Oh, that's just gonna have
I hope we have football this year, man. With all this corona shit.
They're talking about it.
They're talking about bringing both football and basketball to just finish
with
here
no
in
fans
Vegas.
and shit though.
In Vegas though, like bring everybody to Vegas
And just finish out the whole league.
and just finish out the season. That'd be great for the city.
Mama, my cat not retired during
I'm
this.
about to say,
I mean, come out of retirement. Hold up.
the damn cape in there. You about to,
Yeah, that's just dope. And then right down the street,
It's
is
gorgeous.
the
It's like
practice
black
stadium.
glass.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing is just this gorgeous.
retractable too. It's gonna
It is a beautiful stadium.
And they got the practice stadium that's just
I
got
heard
finished.
it. Yeah, I
Oh,
seen
sick.
They changed that Allegiant sign, though.
Stupid.
It's ridiculous.
They have that ugly like Allegiant with the yellow, and I just noticed it's not up there anymore. They changed it already.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Because it was trash.
Yeah.
They had like the Allegiant with like the little weird
that?
yellow. It's an airline, right?
Airline. Yeah, it's an airline.
So, but it had like the little yellow and orange or like rainbow that they have, and I went by and the rainbow's gone. It just says Allegiant now. I'm like, they should have, because that made that stadium look trash. Good job on that.
With that stadium here, give it less than 10 years, probably a little longer now, but we're gonna host an Olympics. You know,
Oh, for sure.
just gonna come
For
to
sure.
Vegas now
We got the
because-
space.
Yeah,
Like, it's so easy to just go right outside of town and just build
Because
everything.
there's so much shit. Like, you know, they Super Bowl, they want to have some shit. That's why they were having in New Orleans. Because it's just so much. Bourbon Street, you go. So
There's stuff to do.
Vegas is like, yeah, like this shit gonna be lit.
and it's literally 2 blocks from the airport. Like it's you hop on Russell and you make a right on
I'm
Vegas
surprised
Boulevard.
that they
You're
haven't
at the
built a
airport.
tram from the
Oh,
airport.
they are.
They're working on it now.
100%. They have
I know
to.
they're doing one from the M. They were talking about doing something from them because, you know, the M is the official Raiders casino.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and it's not on the strip.
Well, that's because the practice stadium's right there, and then right behind Inspirada, that's where all the Raiders are going to move to.
Yeah.
all
And
gonna
I
live right
actually
there.
have a friend who just got traded to the Raiders, and he was calling me. He's like, what area should I look in? And I was like, right, you want to stay down on like this side.
Hey, I need tickets.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, fuck with me. I need tickets. I'll be out here every Sunday. I need tickets.
I don't know how much you hear every Sunday. And you got like a whole free room.
I got a lot of.
First of all, can we just talk about the best like Christmas present you ever got in your life?
Thank.
Damn, that's how you gonna do me?
Nah, she gave me a authentic Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is my favorite. That's why I start liking like football.
Yeah.
Like he's my all-time favorite athlete, and she got me an authentic Bo Jackson
Signed throwback
jersey. That shit like a 6X. I can't wear.
I couldn't
She
find.
like, you ain't never wore it. I'm
I was
like,
like,
that motherfucker, 10X.
no, I thought he was gonna
the
put
fuck?
it. He said he was gonna mount
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna mount it. I am.
He said he was gonna mount it. So I was like, bro, you ain't mounted it. You ain't
that
posted
shit-
it.
Yeah, I haven't mounted it.
Bro, when you're looking for an
That shit dope.
authentic throwback jersey, like you don't be like, what size is this? Like,
Yeah, you
just
don't even want
get
to wear it. Like,
Yeah.
I never wear that jersey.
Yeah, no.
That shit, like, that's
and,
like.
and I'm gonna give you
yeah.
this. Like, I'm a diehard Charger fan. I cannot stand the Raiders. So the only jersey in the world that I would buy was Bo Jackson. I would never touch another
You know
Raiders
about Bo
jersey.
Jackson?
Of course,
I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
a football girl.
Okay.
Eh?
I don't know.
Who doesn't know about Bo Jackson and they are into football? I feel like he's like one of the like elite like top
Well,
10
you got,
all
well,
time.
you know, a lot of girls, you know, they just don't know. About
I mean, not
what I'm
everybody
saying?
can be the rabbit.
Yeah.
They talk that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk that
Right.
shit.
Not
You know,
everybody
if
can
you're
be that
not
rabbit.
fucking LeBron or fucking Tom Brady.
They only know about like new
the new one.
yeah, like new who's popular now.
I don't know no other female. Come to think about it, that like know about Bo Jackson. I haven't asked, but like, I don't know.
Didn't he play baseball too?
Yeah, he played two sports,
Baseball,
and
yeah.
he was like very good at both. It wasn't like Jordan where he was like, okay.
Oh yeah, he was the shit, like all-star.
He
games
was
and
also
shit,
he was like one of the top. Like
Bo Jackson is.
he was the only one. He's really probably one of the only people who crossed like that and was extremely successful in both. Like now he's that motherfucker.
Yeah, Bo.
I can't. That's why I was like, if I'm gonna buy him a Raider jersey, it
that was
has to
dope.
be a Jackson jersey.
Yeah,
I'm not buying anything
I wasn't even expecting that. That was dope. That was dope.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I get for Christmas?
I think I got some outfits. Or something. I wasn't fucking with you by Christmas.
No. We was cool. Sometimes you don't buy gifts to get stuff back. You get it because I was like, I saw it and I was like, bro, he's gonna die when he sees this. I have to get it. And it was like the time and place that it was so like lined up. Like I was
And
like,
you like buying all your niggas shit. All your niggas.
I do trick.
Yeah,
I'm a trick.
Yeah.
For sure.
When you gonna trick on me?
First of all, you have a girlfriend and I love her.
So y'all been knowing each other since Christmas?
No.
No,
she
I
was
haven't
down
had
with
a
trick
Christmas
on
or a.
It was
was
just January. I think we met in
Oh,
January.
you just missed your shit.
Yeah,
she
just
would have.
missed my
Yeah, she
shit.
would have. She would have.
It's all, it's all good because I'd rather wait, let a year fester.
Yeah,
build
just let
that
it build up.
relationship.
Yeah. She gonna trick.
I'll take some autographed gloves.
What it is like when
something
I
like that.
really fuck with people, like there's no limit. Like whether you my man or my family or just my friend, like I've literally like some of my best friends, they're like, bro, what the fuck? Like I love to give something that like nobody else has either done. It's selfish in its own sense because I get off to it too. But like I get off to be like, oh, I just made you so happy, you know. But like I'm the type of person that like if you're in my circle, I'll sleep outside in the fucking rain and let you sleep in my bed.
Once you got me that jersey, it made somebody else step up. Like I think they bought me. I think they bought me like
Oh yeah.
She bought me like the fucking. What she bought? What's the fucking champagne? The big ass champagne bottle
Ace of Spades?
with the gold dimes.
Oh, the big.
Encrusted and all the shit right after that. I was like, oh yeah.
Okay, well, you know, I always say
Thank
I'm
you.
proud. I'm
Thank
proud to
you.
be the bitch that makes other bitches step up.
Yeah,
I love
thank
it.
you.
I don't have a problem with that.
Thank you.
Keep it coming, ladies.
Yes,
Keep it coming. You gotta
Please.
take care of your man.
please.
I feel like whether you're my man, you're my friend, business partner, like I probably would too. Like if I got hold of, like if somebody was like gonna give me the craziest fucking fight tickets ever. Like they're like, yo, you could sit in there where you can smell the blood. You know, and you have to be like in a 3-piece suit to sit up here.
You went to that USC?
No, I watched you though. But if I came into that,
Yeah, you be. Like,
I wouldn't
she
even get them from me. I'd be like, Victor.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm just one of those people. Like, I know that you'll get so much more joy out of this. I'm like, you gonna have to talk to Ernie. She gonna have to stay home, cause I'm gonna go with
Hey,
you.
we'll leave her ass at home. I know she listens to the podcast too. I say to her
Is that
face.
your girl?
Yeah, it's my girl.
Hold on.
I
Yeah.
love her.
Yeah, she can stay at home.
Victor got on me 2 weeks ago. He was like, first of all, you talk so good about my girl that you got me in trouble.
How long y'all been together?
2.5 years.
She's
Oh, shit.
so cute.
That's a long time.
And she's like,
She the best.
Oh yeah.
I came over
Oh,
there
you
the other
saying that
day.
because you're on the part?
No,
No, he really says it off. He says it off screen.
He had no choice. It wasn't like he could say
The
anything
thing
else.
is, this is
Period.
what me and Victor had to talk about was you could tell me all day how great she is, but you need to tell her. And he's like, he just be like, she knows. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm the same
she
way.
needs to hear it though.
I'm the same way.
I
Like,
don't know. Y'all men are just like that. Man, tell her.
Let me show you. Why I gotta tell you shit?
Yeah.
Let me
No,
just show
because we're
you.
women. It's not about what you want.
yeah, it's like I'm
We
big on
suck
that.
your dick for you.
I'm
Okay,
big on
tell
that
us
too.
we're pretty.
I'm big on that too. I like show me before you tell.
That's it.
But you know what? Just like my homeboy told me about, you know, certain situations that happened. This, you know, this shit. Like he was like, bro, you gotta shout out the Next Level Visuals. That's my dog, my photographer.
Next Level.
He always come to me like, not no yes man. You know what I'm saying? He always just keep it all the way. He like, bro, you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? He like, stop thinking of yourself so much and think of the other person. I like, you know.
That's exactly what. Who said that was you and who else was it? Was Emily? They said the same shit. They said it's not about you. You got to say it for her. And I'm like, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. So I do now. You know, she did her hair, so I was like, oh, your hair looks nice.
And then it's kind of different when you're in a relationship. You gotta. It's like you gotta fucking
try harder.
Not even try hard. It's like you gotta do shit like corny shit like that you wouldn't. Like if we was in a relationship, like I probably have to go hiking or some bullshit like the rocks and shit. Like go do some white boy shit.
Probably.
And it's just like it even like just simple shit like. Why do we gotta hold hands in public? Like, there's no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so this is my thing, and you know I'm gonna get in that ass. So, I'm a bit, for women, like on like a I would say an animalistic side, right? It's almost like we want the protector, right? So sometimes it can be one of two reasons. It could be like either I want you to let the world fucking know that I'm your chick. Sorry, we want that. And then holding hands sometimes make that. I want you to be proud that you're walking next to me. And I want you to be like we love a man that's gonna be like, yo, no, this is mine. And it's on an animalistic side, right? Because like being in either a troop or a family or a pack or whatever, like a pride, there's always that like, don't get it twisted. This is my fucking shit. And like women are just naturally attracted to somebody, even if it's like, that's why women always end up with like a jealous asshole because they don't understand the balance. Because on the analytic side, we just want someone to say, like, you, this is my shit, and I want like they want to take pride in that. Jealous? Like, no, I'm not saying that. I don't because but I know that. But what I'm saying is, women want that. Claim me. Say that I'm with you. Say don't be proud. Like be proud. I don't know why we're that way. It's just what.
So how you feel about like putting your relationship like you, right? Okay, you big on Instagram, people know you. Like you had a dude, would you want to put him on like social media?
I think it would depend on the man that I was with. It would depend on if it was important to him. But also, my Instagram is not my personal Instagram. My Instagram is work. So that's two different things. Like if I had a personal Instagram, probably I'd put them on there all the day.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's
but mine's work. Yeah, so you have to understand, like I might not post you because you might be fucking up my money.
Yeah. Like you gonna fuck up the money.
You gonna fuck up my money.
Yeah, you gonna fuck up the money.
Like so I love you, but you have to understand that this is my job.
Yeah.
Like if I worked at Verizon still, like I would not be walking into Verizon with you on my hand and be like, this is my boyfriend, guys. Like I'm at work. Get the fuck off my page.
Like ladies, we talked about this earlier. You got a personal page. Post your kids. You know, post your boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
But if you fucking doing OnlyFans and all this shit, please don't
just
stop
keep
posting
it separate.
Your kids,
this is your
yo.
job.
Like it's just, you know, it's so many weirdos out here. Like, why would you want to post your kid?
Yeah.
Some girl they be posting. You post your little girl. Yeah. You post. You fucking got an OnlyFans.
And the next video, you're like twerking your ass.
Yeah,
and like
that's I hate
it's a bad look.
I don't like it.
It's not. It's kids are so innocent. Like keep them out of it.
Not only with the kids, you trying to sell a product. Like we want to see your ass, bitch. Like we don't want to. Don't give a fuck about your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like stop. Like we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
We following you for one reason. What you got a big ass. We following you for you got a big ass. You got some nice titties.
I will give you this though, like, got
fucking
fans
nice
want to
titties.
see you do normal stuff, but they don't need to be in your life.
Yeah, not like that. Not
like
kids
okay, I'm gonna maybe do some yoga and I'll take some pictures of. But like your family is so like precious. Like keep it away.
I just had my homegirl. She pregnant, right? She pregnant. She doing OnlyFans shit. But when she found out, she did a lot of content. And I was like, I hit up, I'm like, yo, let's shoot. We ain't shot in a minute, let's shoot. She was like, nigga, I'm pregnant. I'm like, 2 weeks out. And I'm like, damn, it's dope that you didn't put it out there, like, because motherfuckers still subscribing to your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would have put it out there, oh, I'm pregnant. And then you still trying to do OnlyFans. It's like, yo.
But some things are supposed to be private. Like, some things are like, keep your memories for you. Like, our lives are such on a fucking billboard these days. Like, we literally live lives like, here's all of me all the time. That it's kind of nice to be like, hey, you know, I had this moment for me and my family and my life. Like, keep it discreet.
Yeah, like, yo,
like,
you
know
can
what I
have
mean?
you can have fucking how many accounts can you have on Instagram? How many phones you got? Like just do a fucking other account and have a personal account where you got your kids, your family, you know, and all that
I do.
shit. Like,
I have mine with my like real name, my family. That shit's private.
Yeah.
The only people on there like people I went to high school with and like friends and family. And then like I have my whole nother account.
Like my personal account. Like I got like 5,000 followers, right?
I think I have 300.
What?
My personal account, I have 300 followers.
Oh, I got like 5,000, right? But I got probably like 30,000 requests. Like, and I'm like, no, I'm not fucking requesting.
Oh yeah, I go through shit all day and block them. Nah,
like, nah. They just there. I don't even. They just like wait.
Yeah.
I'm not.
See, mine, I have like, I think I literally, one, this is how you know it's a personal account, because like the amount of people you follow and the amount of people that follow you are closer. Because right now it's like 200,000 and 4,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
shit like 5,000. I think I got 5,000.
Yeah.
If that. Like, yeah, I'm not.
But my personal one, I think I have like, I follow 320 people and that many people follow me. Like, it's like really people I fucking know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm cool. Like, I get all kinds of requests on there and I'm like, block.
Yeah.
Cause some shit, like, you don't need to see my nephews. And
exactly.
like, what's crazy is like, I'll even post stuff every once in a while, like on my story, but I won't ever post it on my page. It'll be on my story and it's like, I'm with my family, woo, like quick.
Yeah, family type shit.
But like,
but you don't got kids though. It's more like kids.
I have nieces and nephews, but they're never like on there. It's always like a flash by, like, oh, I'm with my nephew. You know, it's never like here's my baby photos this week. Like, I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
Weirdos, like,
there are weirdos.
They'll be fucking looking at the little girl or some shit.
You got to learn that separation, though, like the personal life from the business life. That's just the same thing with even if you're working a 9 to 5. If you're going to McDonald's every day and
Absolutely.
your girl breaks up with you, you still got to flip them motherfucking burgers.
Yeah.
So
And
you got to keep that shit separate.
That's what I was saying in the beginning of the show. Like, people know, they don't understand, like, this is your brand. This is you. This is your job. This is your work. Like, you should treat it just like you fucking would if you were a doctor. Like,
yeah. And that's when you're going to excel. A lot of girls,
how often do your employees at your job know what your family looks like?
A lot of girls, they just don't. They don't see it. And we've been talking today. You know, somebody like just made $100,000.
Yeah.
I just got off the phone with a girl who finna make $100,000 this month on OnlyFans. And it's like those girls take it serious. Like, they don't fuck around, you know. But and then you get these new girls since this pandemic shit. Like, a lot of strippers and a lot of girls who down and shit. Like, they be like, I be like, yo, let's do the OnlyFans thing. Like, it's money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could, you know, still strip. You know what I'm saying? But when you sleep, you still making income. You know what I'm saying? In your bed, you wake up this morning and like I remember when me and Becky went to Miami and she woke up, she was like, yo, check this out. Look at this shit. I'm like, whoa, you
Becky makes
like
numbers.
You fucking like you just went to sleep and we woke up and this what you done made? Like, whoa. So it's like those people, they take it serious, and like a lot of girls, they in it for the corona shit because they can't go to the strip club. It's like, baby, like, yo, you don't know how much money.
But I just told my best friend this today.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Then I said,
and she dope too. She could really make some money.
And I even got this bitch on a podcast. My best friend lives like less than 20 minutes away from me, and I'd be like, bitch, I've seen you twice since I've been here. Cause she's so focused on like, I gotta get money right now. And I'm like, honey, like, I've literally like just gave her the formula. Like, just listen, like, I want you to be able to not have to pay a babysitter. I want you to get to a point where if you do bust a date or a dance, you do it because you fucking want to, not because you have to.
Exactly.
And like, that's when you know, like, my goal in life, and I think we had this conversation once, right? And I wish to God we had that on camera because it was a dope conversation. My goals in life, when people are like, what are your goals? My goals are financial freedom and freedom of schedule. I want to do what the fuck I want when I want, because I got enough money in the bank to do it, and nobody's expecting me to be anywhere because I make my own schedule. And that's the two things that got me.
Everything I know, you don't have your own schedule.
Always, but always. But
dope.
listen,
that's dope. That's dope though. Like,
those are goals.
That's dope.
And like, when I told my best friend that today, I was like, again, like, please just let me make it so you can be at home.
A lot of them, they just don't. You know, I look at my mom, right, or somebody like been working at the post office. She just retired, but you know, you working at the fucking post office. She done worked at the post office 30, 45 years, 40 years, 35 years, and it's like,
and making basic retirement.
Basic money, and it's like, yo, you really could do this OnlyFans shit and be a millionaire. And like, I know millionaires from OnlyFans, in 1 year, like
I think we know a lot too.
Yeah, so it's like, what the fuck? What do you know? It's like
And it's not
okay,
for
just check
everybody,
this out
but if you're
too.
gonna do it right.
Check this out. Like my uncle, he told me, he was like, I make he work at the railroad. He's like, yo, I make like $250 every day. He don't have like a like if I work 9 hours, like $20 an hour or some shit. He just do one like $250 a day. He was like, I make over $100,000 a year. And it's like, yo,
That's good money,
you know,
though.
you'll meet the girl. She be like, I made nothing but $300. I'm like, yo, what you mean? Like if that's
If you make $300 every day,
day,
you're making over 100,000. You are now in the top 15% of the world.
yeah, you bugging. It's about
Top 1?
100%.
yeah.
You're in the top 1% if you make, I think, of the world, you're in the top 1% if you make over $45,000 a year of the world.
That's crazy.
Of the United States, I think it's up to like 75 or 80 or something like that.
So if you make $300 a day, I think even Kennedy said that day. She was like, "Oh, it's only $200." I'm like, if you make $200 a day,
Yeah.
people work all week for that shit. What are you talking about? $200 a day, you're in the $100,000 range.
Yeah, you tripping. You just, it's about what you do. Like
you have
gotta stack
so many
that
more
money.
luxuries.
Yeah, you gotta stack. Man, you tripping. Like a motherfucker work at McDonald's and make $600, $700 in 2 weeks. What the fuck are you talking about? You done made this shit. You tripping. You know
What the thing is, and I can't remember who said it best. It was one of these fucking rich influencers that I used to listen to, Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, something like that. They said the bottom line is that the 99% of the people are always going to work for the 1%. And the 1% isn't determined by how good you are at taking pictures or how good you are at shaking your ass or how good you are at video editing. It's about who works the hardest.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's what it's about.
and legit, no bullshit, statistics prove it that for you to have like an 85 or 90% chance to make it in America, you just need to do 3 things. You got to get a high school diploma, don't have kids out of wedlock, and work hard. And that's it.
Okay.
Out of those 3 things, if you follow those 3, legit, you have 85 to 90% chance of making it in
And
America.
like, and I wouldn't even take it like just the wedlock thing. I would be like, not having kids when you weren't fucking ready.
Well, that's what I mean. By out of wedlock is don't have kids with somebody who you're not willing to share that responsibility with.
Yeah, facts. Like, and I think kids are just such a big expense. But you could still, but what's crazy is like, you need all 3 of those to be that successful. But if you're missing one, it doesn't mean that you can't. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I know people with kids and all kinds of shit, and they're still
the girl
doing
that's
it.
finna make $1 million this year on OnlyFans. She got a
Oh, the one you were just telling me about?
Yeah, so it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
Having a kid, is not an excuse. So it's
gonna be a little bit harder for you. It's gonna be a little bit harder for you.
Just a little harder, but that's
It's a little
all it is.
harder, but you can do
What
it.
we said
work hard.
about your friend? When we just talking like, yo, if you doing this shit, you making money online, and you got a child, all you need to do,
Wait till they go to bed.
Wait to go to bed, or put them in their room for an hour, make you some content, come out, and you good. The fuck, like
Spend
it's not
20,
that
30
hard,
minutes
yo.
to an hour a day.
But
and
I
you're
don't-
Not hard.
What people don't understand is that you don't need the production. People are purchasing amateur shit. That amateur shit.
They don't
They
even
love-
want
they don't
that.
want
We
the-
just
they
said that
don't
too.
want
We
the-
don't.
they
I
don't
don't
want
want the edited
The
shit. I
porn
don't-
companies are dead right now. Like they don't want that shit. They want some shit. You
They
put
want
your
that
camera
raw
phone
shit.
raw shit.
And that stems from Instagram. That stems from Facebook. That
Yeah.
stems from like now we need to know who you are. So now I want to see what you shoot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and it's even to the point like now. I'm in the adult industry. I'm in porn. Like when I'm watching
You
porn
porn
on my
star?
own. Yeah, you know me. I put it down.
Nah,
Hey,
he films. He films.
Shout out to Blue Chew. You know what I'm saying? I pop a couple Blue Chew and put it down.
you
Yeah, I
film.
filmed.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
But it's
he-
like I don't even watch high end shit like Brazzers.
No,
I don't
we
even
don't
watch that shit
no more.
Let me watch some chick on Snapchat.
I don't like
We
It's
want to
too
see
fake.
you.
Ass.
We want to see
Yeah.
the bitch coming in from the club.
I wanna see
and
somebody
just regular
really
shit,
shake.
like just like we don't want to see all that professional shit now.
And not only that professional shit is super overact. You're just like, listen, you ain't even touching your pussy and you yelling so loud. Like,
Yeah,
that shit,
it's not real.
It's not
I
about
need that
that.
authentic
Yeah,
shit.
show that raw
I
shit.
think the more we get associated with the internet, the more we have this need for authenticity. Like, it's like it's in us innately. Like we just really, really want to get to a point where it's like, even if it's just on a fucking video, and it is still fake because it's here.
that's-
I want to see the realest version.
Yo.
Like the further we get into social media, internet being so here and now and whatever,
Yeah.
it's like we have that
What they
need
say
for
about
it.
my page, they be like, a lot of girls they be like, you just
I
post
just
all the
heard-
raw shit, like because
Yeah.
I'm not finna be posting you,
And
bitch.
I've been mad at you for that.
You done sucked in all this shit, and then if somebody see you in real life, they like, I just unfollowed this bitch. Like every time I see her, like it's like, damn, like you fucking want to be your hips and shit, like this big, and then you make a video, your shit like regular shit. I'm like, man, the fuck, like
You winning.
like,
First of all,
damn.
big girls is winning. Let them hips ride. You know what I
no,
mean?
she don't have hips. But it's like every time she take the picture, she got them shits way like here.
Yeah.
And then the rock, you see the background be, this shit be, bricks and shit be moving. I'm like, God damn, like you don't see that shit?
We've talked about that on the podcast before.
You don't see that shit? Like it's
Yeah.
a brick wall,
I was
bitch.
like-
The shit, the brick this way. Like, what are you doing? Like, no, just be happy with your, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you got a lane.
Big girls is winning. Like,
Yeah.
look at like who
Got a lane.
I'm gonna throw her just because I love her. She's so body confident, and like even she will like smooth out her skin and stuff. I get that you're
It's smooth not skin.
smooth out. I feel like you just want to be pretty. I got you. Kendra Cox, not Kendra Cox, but Kendra Cox.
Oh, Kendra Cox, yeah.
Kendra,
Kendra's dope.
Kendra, I love her. She's like the sweetest.
Shout out to Kendra.
Shout out to Kendra because she is so body confident.
And Uncle Dude, they
Yeah.
got a team.
They got a team. They got their kids.
Yeah.
She got like 4 kids. You don't really ever see them unless it's like a holiday. But not only that, like she's BBW, like real definition. She's super cute, big girl. You know what I mean? But she's so body confident. She's like, yo, look, don't get it twisted. I'm big. I'm
just
still
don't-
getting this bread.
People just don't
like
understand.
be
Like it's somebody. It's
if you're
everything,
this
yo.
big or
Somebody-
this big,
somebody for you.
somebody loves it.
Not even somebody. A lot of motherfuckers. Like it's a lot of motherfuckers don't like my shit because I post a lot of thick girls. You know,
Anybody
so
know I
it's
want
like,
you to-
but it's another page that probably just post the model that they into. So it's like, yeah, it's somebody for everybody.
There's something for everybody, and it
just gotta
don't mean
be-
you can't
yeah,
get
you
bread.
just gotta be-
You just gotta put the energy in.
Yeah, you just gotta be confident with yourself. A lot of women they just want to do so much. Like I gotta get this done. I'm like, baby, you doing that shit for bitches, really? We just talking about that.
I want to talk about
you
that
doing
too.
that shit. You do a lot of women. They do shit for women because they want to be snatched and shit. But you
you know
selling,
why?
You selling content for men. Like we don't give a fuck. Like, bitch,
They're
we
like,
want to see
show
your
me them
ass.
stretch
We want to see your
marks.
stretch mark. We want to see the dimples in your ass. We want to see all that shit. Like, and they don't want to listen to. But you got to be snatched. You don't have to be all that snatch shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you got to be confident.
What
and confident.
it is though, but that's confidence. The reason why that continues to happen is the confidence within women ourselves. We're so busy judging everybody else because we're not confident
Yeah,
with
so you-
ourselves.
yeah, so
that
you
the
gotta-
fear comes from not that like, oh, we need to be set. The fear comes from I know I've been talking shit, so somebody has to be talking shit about me back.
They gonna talk shit about you. Period.
But I'm saying what most women, the women that I don't like. And the good thing is like I know that I don't care. I'm so body like. There's
Yeah.
days where I'm like, oh shit, I'm looking kind of tough, but I don't give a fuck. Like
Look how much. Look how you making you.
I'm doing
up.
great.
Yeah, you
I'm doing
up.
great.
Like it's
I
like
could
yo,
be doing
like, the
better.
fuck? Yeah, but it's like
but I'm
yeah,
above the
like,
upper and below the what is
Yeah.
it? What is it? Something like that? Below the upper and or
You know
above
the craziest place that I saw the perfect example of that is when I was at AVN this year. So I'd go to AVN.
There was
and
some
then-
and
and
Kendra
I would
was
shoot AVN, and then I'll go downstairs and I'll do some shit downstairs, and then like when it's kind of like when I'm in between shoots,
Yeah.
I'd get like super duper high, and then I'll put on my headphones and I'll just walk through AVN and just like people watch.
Yeah.
And all the girls, you see big girls, little girls, ugly girls, pretty girls,
and they're winning.
and you'll see dudes that are girls,
And they're
they
confident
still
as
coming
fuck.
up.
It's just
Fuck.
confidence. That confidence,
Yeah.
like people don't. They take. They don't know about confidence. Like I see big girls that I'm not interested in. Like I be like, this bitch big. But it's like, oh, she got that confidence.
on me.
Though.
Shitting on
it's
me.
just like her confidence. Like you, like, oh, this bitch, like she.
Okay,
you know what I'm
big
saying?
girl.
Like, yeah, okay, big girl, I see you. You know what I'm
Even the
saying?
skinny girls, like there's some
Yeah, some
spinners that I
skinny
be
girls,
seeing. Some
yeah.
spinners, I'm like, I do say that all the time, especially guys
Yeah.
that are around me because normally if they're around me, they're like thick women. They're like, nah, that girl will break in half. She little. Like they it's on both sides. Like
Yeah,
big girls get a hard
skinny
time
girls
and
winning.
skinny girls get a hard
Yeah.
time. Like, but like, bruh, there's somebody who loves
It
it.
is.
And we'll
It
pay
is.
for it.
Yeah, a lot.
Y'all pay for big dudes? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get
Yeah,
on
I'll
this.
pay for
hustle.
big
like
dudes.
big-
V.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
Every once in a
OnlyFans.com.
while.
Yeah. They love it.
Fuck. What are we doing? What's the time looking like?
Just over an hour.
Ugh. That's what the rabbit hole sounds like.
What?
You just don't know.
Oh, you just go.
You just go.
You just go. Yeah,
You just go and I love it. I fucking love it.
Down the rabbit hole. Okay, you got your little shit set up. I see. You got your big chair queen chair. and
I
shit,
just
you know
got
what
my
I'm saying?
chair today, or I got it this
That
week.
shit was wrapped like a brick, a dummy brick though. You seen her chair on the game? Nah. That
A
shit
brick
was wrapped like a
look.
dummy brick. Like, damn. I was like,
So
damn.
they literally like cut boxes. They cut boxes like flat. They cut up and then they just like wrapped it around it and then stuck it on a crate and shipped it. I was like, what the fuck?
I thought we were gonna have to put it together when it got here. That's what I
Nah.
thought. Thank
I
God.
didn't pay all that money for that.
No, that's right. Motherfucker better
I
be
pay for money
together.
to be ready. Okay,
Yeah. Who brought that big ass chair up here?
I did.
You a lie.
Swear to God, ask my goddaughter. Me and Malia brought it up.
Oh yeah.
It's actually not that heavy. It's just
Oh,
bulky.
Okay.
Yeah, I was carrying it up the stairs, but I couldn't see the top, so she had to come like direct me. But yeah, I'm strong.
Oh no, you handy. Like you put TVs up and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Shut up, Victor.
What you
He
did?
keep talking about this one TV.
Oh, downstairs.
No, the one up here.
What's wrong?
It's just funny how she put it up and there's like bunch of holes. Where
There's
she
like all
tried.
these patch holes. No,
At
so-
her house in Atlanta, she did a good job.
I did it downtown. I did the one downstairs too. What happened was, so from the wall out, it's usually every like 12 inches, right? There's like another one. And if you tap, you be like, boom, 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 you go down
You
12.
can feel
There's,
it
there's
there.
another one.
Yeah, okay.
So, and I have a stud finder. So I was stud finding, but the problem was, I don't know what, I think it's because they put, you know, like you see that TV right there? See how there's like the little like hole? So I'm thinking like, well, they got that there and then they got the electricity here. So that means I should probably go here. Like logically, it wasn't making sense. And then when I kept tapping, I'm like, if I count 12 from the end and I tap this, the numbers were off.
I ain't know nothing about 12 from the end. You knew something about you put TVs up and shit.
Well, I mean, I put that one, but it's because
But you got a stud finder.
I was just about to say.
But I did the one in my room and I did the one
Because ain't
downstairs.
no wires and shit. I know you didn't do that one. Because that one look.
That TV's not even plugged in.
It don't matter.
it's plugged in. But the thing is that I had to put up on game on like the new ways to do it. Like you don't have to
Okay.
do studs anymore. You just do drywall anchors. You drill a hole, you pop it in, and it puts it up.
Yeah,
no
I didn't have
problem.
drywall anchors, so I
Yeah,
studied
you old
it.
school.
Yeah,
Whatever.
you
I'm
do
like,
that
cut
old
to
school
yeah,
shit.
cool.
12 from the
Look,
beginning.
let me tell you the one
I
thing.
ain't never got time for that shit.
Y'all
I ain't
some
never got time
haters.
for that
Fuck
shit.
all y'all. Y'all
12 from
haters.
the
It took me
stud.
15 minutes to put that bitch
The
up.
fuck?
You know what I mean?
The fuck is that?
First of all, it don't matter how long or it doesn't. The fact is, there's not very many bitches in the world that can get their
Nah,
TV
you're
up.
right. You're right, dog. Yeah.
You're right.
Fuck y'all.
Your shit. Your shit a little tilted.
That's his.
No, I'm not that one. I'm talking about-
Well, the ones downstairs they move.
Oh, that's why.
It's on like it goes like this and it tilts. So Malia had her little guy friend over here. Malia's my goddaughter who I love. She's so cute. Anyways, she had a little man friend over here. I don't want to say man, boyfriend. I don't want to say boy either. She'd be like, oh my God, he's my boyfriend. But she has a friend that used to be in San Diego where we're from. So she came to stay with me for the summer. So but he lives out here now with his grandma or something, and he lived down the street. It just so happened to live down the street. So I was like, "You guys come up here and sit right there." I'm so protective. I'm like, "You guys can sit." He wanted to go hiking. I'm like, "What time is it? You're gonna go fucking hiking at 8:00 at night? Fuck no! You can sit right here. You can watch
Trying
this
to go get
TV."
some ass
Yeah, hell no. I said, "You either gonna kill her or
In
you're
the
trying to
desert.
fuck her." No.
in the desert.
And I'm the worst. Like, I'm so much worse than her mother. Like, her mom be like, she's fine. She's a good girl. I'm like, sit down. Shut the fuck up. Like, I mean,
You flexing. You
no,
not like that.
ask her. I wish I could bring her up right now. She'll tell you, she's like, yeah, she's way worse than my mom. My mom, I remember she was.
I ain't saying you way worse than mom, but you not like sit the fuck. You not like that. I'm not saying you not like that.
Because I've trained her to the point where I don't have to anymore. Like, because I got to that point. Like, you see how I am with my dog. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down.
Them dogs don't listen.
Them dogs. what
Them
the
dogs
They don't.
fuck?
listen.
They not doing better.
Yeah, they doing better. Yeah, but them fuck.
They do what dogs do.
She got a scary ass dog and she got a cool dog. That scary motherfucker. He's so scary, yo. So he was abused.
Talking about Bendy.
He was abused.
She's a little-
yo. Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah, she went
was
through it.
abused.
She went through it.
'Cause
But
she's scared.
the problem is my dogs are actually very disciplined. The problem is like they're still dogs. So when somebody comes in, they're like, blah, 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 and I'm like, I'm trying to break them of like them going to fuck off on people when they go in. But that like you're dogs. I don't give a fuck if you're this big or you're a huge dog. Your job is to protect this fucking house.
Yeah.
If you don't do shit else, protect the house.
Fuck your little ass dogs. One day
Fuck you, you got a little ass dog too.
Well, they could alarm you that somebody.
But that's fine.
Yeah,
If that's
all
what
you
you can
need.
do, then do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah.
I don't care.
'Cause they can't
Alarm
do
me
nothing
because I got a shotgun under my motherfucking tape. And you taught me how to shoot it.
Yeah,
I
you
got
been
a
shooting?
shotgun.
You been shooting it? Oh yeah, I seen you was on.
Yeah, I was trying to get a little gold dime shooting, but we didn't have enough guns. I was trying to get like 4 or 5. Hey, next time you come out here, You got a friend that does the gun.
Yeah, I'll
shit.
call my boy. He'll bring out a couple ARs and a couple shotguns.
Bring out
and
some big
pistols.
shit.
Yeah,
I want to
shoot 'em
just
at.
have out in the
We
desert.
just got 'em in the desert.
Okay.
Yeah, on the desert, and I want to get like 4 or 5 bitches, the Gold Dimes outfits, and just da 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 da.
Yeah, I'll get my boy. He does like private security, and he used to be like, all that
I love
wannabe
it.
mercenary shit. So, but he'll make sure we're all,
Mercenary shit.
we're all safe with the
Okay.
proper headgear, like the proper ears. And
Victor came out and he taught me, and I hadn't shot
How did y'all meet?
I was shooting.
Danny.
I was shooting Danny, and then
At the
Danny
AVNs.
called her. Yeah,
Danny
I was shooting
Banks.
Danny Banks.
So
at the AVN.
he was shooting Danny, and I came later because I love y'all, but y'all was pissing me the fuck off that weekend. Danny and Uptown Jenny were here
Oh,
for
sh-
AVN.
Oh, that's
That weekend. That's
whoa,
when I
whoa,
met
whoa.
Vic.
Where we was at? It was Miami. When
For
you
what?
was with Danny and Uptown. Was
Super
that
Bowl.
Super Bowl. Oh, that's
That was
Miami.
a couple weeks after.
Oh, okay.
couple weeks after.
Oh yeah, right after that.
Yeah. So we did AVN, and we met up with Rari, and I wanted to see Kendra, but I didn't see Kendra. Anyways, we came up. So they were shooting, and then I came upstairs. It was so funny. I love my mom. My mom was there. My mom was like, I want to go. And I'm like, Mom, you can't watch the shoot, but you could definitely come up.
Why she
and
gonna
then,
watch the shoot? Your mom know.
I know, but it's different. Look, it's okay for my mom to know that I shoot explicit content. It's another for her to be like, hey, open that up right there. You know what I
She
mean?
would do
Like,
it.
I know
She would say it. She would
She'd be
say-
like, your butt is not clean. Like, she'd be like, hold on, let me get this spot off of it.
She would say it.
And it's not even in
Shout
a
out to
disgusting
Mom,
way.
dude.
My mom is just such a supporter of me. Like,
Yeah,
I've
she
gotten blessed to have a family that does not give a fuck. They're like,
Yeah,
do I like what you do? No. Would my mother rather me be a lawyer? Absolutely. But she's like, fuck it. This is what you doing?
Yeah.
We doing it together.
Yeah,
like,
she
she's so
supports- she
raw with
supports
it.
you.
And I love
That's
it.
dope. That's dope. That's dope. You don't have to hide shit.
I don't have to
like,
hide
yeah,
a
you just
motherfucking
like
thing.
you're like, you just like.
And my dad, like, we don't talk about it. But my dad, he's not stupid. My dad's a very intelligent man. And it's kind of like, he thinks I just have, like, for when I was escorting, he was like, he always tells me, her sugar daddy's taking care of that. Like, he just thinks I have, like, sugar daddies. Like,
Yeah.
he didn't know. Like,
He just wanted-
I
that's
don't
what
have
he
the
wanted.
conversation with my dad, like, oh, I'm busting tricks. Like, nah, that's not. Like, he knew that I did, like, webcam. He knew I danced for a while. He knew I worked at the Bunny Ranch.
Oh, well, you
Like-
know you busting it open then.
I know that he knows, but I'm not telling him, hey, now I'm taking private dates in their house. Like,
He know.
eh.
He just know. He's not gonna say
Right,
that.
it's just conversations we didn't have. Where my mom is like, I'm like, hey mom, you know I just flew in town, but I got this date, so can you drop me off? My mom's gonna be like, give me your location and your time. Like, my mom was my bigger pimp than anybody.
I never had a girl. I mean, I've had girls bring boyfriends and homies and other photographers, but I ain't never had somebody bring their moms and shit. So that was a new experience for me.
What
My
you
mom's so cool.
Oh, you talking about to the shoot?
To a shoot, yeah,
Oh.
to a shoot.
The first day, so when
Yeah.
Danny and Uptown were shooting at AVM, there was at Hard Rock.
Yeah, we had a room at the.
And
Hard
they
Rock.
were like, come meet, because they wanted me to meet they wanted me to meet Johnny. Like, come meet Johnny, blah, blah, blah. He does some production stuff. We were talking about some business ventures. And he was the guy shooting. So I went upstairs and then they, I think Danny did a shoot. They did a shoot together. And then all three of us did a shoot together. And like, that was it. From then it was like, oh, and I don't even think I talked to you again until I did the business stuff with Johnny.
Yeah, when you came through to the office and we shot there.
Yeah. We
And then
did
we talked
some
business
production
there.
stuff, and I was like, "Hey, I know you." And then from then we were like besties.
I'm proud of you with this though, cause you know you like love to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So it's perfect. Like the fucking the white Wendy Williams in the building. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm proud of you. You gonna make this shit work. You gonna make it work.
I love it. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
wait.
Dope. It's dope.
Well, shit, I feel like that's a good spot to leave it off. You got anything else to tell your fans?
No.
So smooth, so smooth.
I just appreciate just the support. I just appreciate the support. Anybody,
hey,
like anybody who support the
anybody.
brand, yeah. All the girls,
Yeah.
all the girls that I'm working with love you to death.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
love them to death. Yeah.
And tell them like I've had a misunderstanding in the past with one girl ever, but like I'm really so open. Like, just if anybody wants to call me, tell me. One, either be on my show, call me. 2, tell me your story, I'm with it. 3, you need some advice. Like, just if you're like, hey, I know you did this before me and I want some advice. If you want a shout out, like, I'm so down. Like, and I think I said this with Victor so many times, there's so much money to go around. Let's all just get it. I'm so with the team situation, but I'm big on respect. So just come at me with some respect, and I'll come at you with the most amount of respect, and I'll give you my fucking shirt off my back. I don't care. But if you need advice or you've been through some shit or anything, like, my DM is open, my phone. Like, D got my number, call, whatever you need to do. So, but I just love, like, let's support each other. As women, we should do better at supporting each other. And then let's support the brands that support us back. So we don't have to be basic hoes no more. We could really be business owners. We could really be entrepreneurs. We could really run our own lives. And that's why I bring people on like Flash. And I'm sorry, I threw your other name out. But like Flash and other girls that have been through the same experience, because I want them to be able to identify a place that they feel comfortable listening or sharing their story with. So hit me up. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know sometimes people tell me that I seem mean, and I don't.
Hey, for real?
Sometimes. Maybe it's more guys.
You just.
I'm very to the point.
Yeah, you just like.
Here go the hoes. Hear them?
Yeah.
They ain't shit.
Yeah.
The bitches is always barking. Yeah. We done. Listen, make sure you follow me on downtherabbithole.tv as well as my personal Instagram, Rylee_rabbit, and check out at golddimes_Inc. Make sure you follow him and make sure you subscribe and like. If you have any comments, make sure that you comment below. Make sure that you like it because I need feedback. So make sure you guys let me know how you guys feel and support. Like, buy your ladies some outfits, man. If y'all watching it, get them some custom fits.
Yeah, get them some shit.
They need it.
Yeah, get them some
but
shit.
Thank you again. See y'all next week.
Peace.